We talk so much about Toyota's reliability, their lifespan, how long their engines go. They are a workhorse when it comes to longevity, right? But what's the average lifespan of a Toyota Camry, for example? That's what we're going to focus on here, and some vehicles that are better than the Camry when it comes to how long they last. This is a very well-established vehicle in the midsize sedan class. You know that. Lifespans figure around 220,000 miles. Camry promises to last with proper care, maintenance, and Camrys have pushed well past 250 and even 300,000 miles. If you got one, leave a comment section below of how many miles you've got on your Camry. Now, according to iSeeCars.com, that figure puts Camry in the number 4 spot regarding potential longevity, which surprises me. Of course, the mileage in the study reflects the average odometer readings for 1% of models on the road, not the maximum distance a vehicle could cover in its lifespan. What cars are as good as a Camry? Well, according to their lifespan study by iSeeCars, the Avalon, Impala, and Accord. So another Toyota in there because Toyotas last forever. What brand has the longest lifespan? Well, Toyota dominated their lifespan study with 10 of the top 20 longest lasting vehicles across all types. Moreover, the Avalon took the top spot among sedans with a potential lifespan of 245,000 miles. The now discontinued model has a reputation for reliability and even hybrid trims on later models. Are Chevy Impalas really reliable? Here's what they say. It does have issues, but it still ranks well among competitors in terms of reliability. RepairPal, probably heard of that site, says late model Impalas earned a reliability score of 4 out of 5, snagging it the number 5 spot out of 12 in the full-size car segment. The Impala's longevity figures reflect a solid option for car hunters, car buyers who want a long-lasting vehicle. The Impala has a potential lifespan of 230,000 miles, which earns it the number 2 spot. Now, what about the Honda? Well, we're talking about the Accord. It has the potential to go well over 200,000 miles. It has a potential lifespan of 226 to be specific, making it the 3rd long-lasting sedan in the iSeeCars study. Of course, buying a Honda with 200,000 miles on the odometer cuts down the vehicle's usable lifespan, but if you find one, you still have some time on your hands with one. While the Camry's longevity figures aren't as impressive as the Avalon, the Honda Civic, for example, or the Impala, the Camry is definitely a staple in reliability and long-lasting transportation. A used Camry is typically cheaper than a comparable Avalon. Of course, any of these 4 sedans is a solid option if you are looking to get one and you want it to last. Again, leave comments below. What are you driving? How many miles do you have on it? Let's use this area as a bragging spot right now of how long you've driven in and on your car. You might find this laughable. I'm sure most of you will, but this is from GoBankingRates.com. When it comes to product reviews, Consumer Reports is the gold standard. I'll pause while you laugh. Okay, we're back. Now, when it comes to vehicles being reviewed by Consumer Reports, that's a completely different story, but they do come out with lots of reports. And right now, because of the time of year, we're going to find some least reliable, most reliable lists, as well as brands, because we are reflecting now on the past year and the vehicles. They have been gathering data from 300,000 vehicles, they say, from 2000 to 2023, from their team of engineers, journalists, researchers, scientists, and so on, to become the forefront of automotive reliability studies. Is that true? I don't know about that. And now they've come out with a list of their most and least reliable automotive brands and vehicles to keep an eye out for. So we're going to go through that, least and most, as well as brands. So we'll begin with the most reliable cars, they say. And again, these are between 2000 and 2022, as well as some 2023 models. They rank at number 10, the Toyota Prius Prime with a reliability score of 77. Then the BMW 3 Series, an 80. An 80 for the Subaru Crosstrek. The Corolla got an 81. The Corsair from Lincoln got an 82. The Mazda MX-5 Miata got an 85. Prius is 89, as well as the Mini Cooper. The Lexus GX got a 91, and the most reliable car, according to their study, is the Corolla Hybrid with a 93. All right, let's go with the bad news now, because I probably should have led with that, right? Because you all like bad news more than you like good news. These are least reliable cars. We'll go at the number 10 spot, F-150 Hybrid. It got a 4. Kona Electric got a 5. Lincoln Aviator an 8. Nissan Sentra a 9. Ford Explorer 16. Chevy Bolt 17. The Sierra 1500 and Silverado 1500 both got 19s. Then the Gladiator 21. Mercedes GLE 23. And then Jeep Wrangler a 24. So that's the bottom of the barrel. Now they come out here with another one. This is the list of the most reliable brands or companies. They didn't rank Alfa Romeo, Chrysler, Dodge, Fiat, Infiniti, Jaguar, Land Rover, Maserati, Mini, Mitsubishi, Polestar, Porsche, or Rivian due to a lack of sufficient data or the manufacturer not having enough models to test. So here they are. I'll give you the top 10 because there's so many here. I got 24. I'll give you top 10. 10, Lincoln, then Kia, Acura, they get better. Subaru, Audi, Honda, Mazda, BMW, Lexus, and Toyota. So there you go, the most reliable automotive brands, top 10 at least. What do you think? Are you giving any weight to these lists? There is some credibility to that. I mean, I can see why some of these vehicles are not scoring well, especially the Explorer. That's always on everyone's bad list, right? Anyhow, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this list. Do you have any of these cars? Leave in the comment section below, and we'll continue the conversation there. Great news for car shoppers, bad news for dealerships. Not sure what this means for the automotive workers. Car prices could drop as much as 20% in 2023. Once this hit the wires, I knew I had to press record and share this with you. JP Morgan says right now supply chain crises are easing, bringing more inventory to dealership lots while demand is stabilizing. They say used car prices could fall as much as 20% in 2023, and new car prices could drop by 5%. Of course, these are just forecasts being made by JP Morgan. Nothing is written in stone. Prices could fluctuate throughout the year. Shoppers will still need to hunt to find a good deal. That's why quotes.everyman driver is always a great free resource. It's a search engine. Type in the make, model, and your zip code to find the best deals being offered in your area. Industry car buying experts have shared a few tips on what segments and brands may offer the best and earliest deals for 2023, and here they are. So brands like Tesla, Volkswagen, BMW are generally more expensive now than in the past, but according to Kelley Blue Book, some of their competitors have backed off, jacking up the prices. I'm going to leave that in there. Looking for something like General Motors or maybe Hyundai, Mazda, Buick, some of those still have slight price increases, according to Kelley Blue Book, but just not as dramatic and drastic as some of the other ones. Buick, for example, they say, are selling for roughly 2% below MSRP. True car industry analysts have agreed, noting that domestic brands have had more success building up their inventory. Quote, there are possibly some opportunities on the domestic brand side where they have slightly more inventory than some of the import brands. The domestic brands have a 30 to 40 day supply, which is still very, very low compared to historic levels. Looks like they're saying stay away from SUVs in 2023. Not only does brand matter, but the type of vehicle the car buyer is looking for does as well. Quote, there are some deals out there. If you happen to want a vehicle that is maybe lower in demand, or if you're in a region that particular vehicle doesn't sell as well as others, there are some deals to be had. Second-hand pickup trucks, minivans, convertibles, and coupes were all trading at below the average for used cars just a couple of months ago. The biggest, fastest drop in prices and returning to normal pre-pandemic prices will probably be in those segments. More desirable SUVs will follow later on. So pickup trucks, though popular in general, don't have great fuel economy, obviously, so prices have softened amid the higher than normal gas prices. Coupes, convertibles are fun cars, quote unquote, that shoppers stay away from when they're worried about inflation and economic turmoil. Is that true for you? Small cars, which have been historically sought after and which may seem like an obvious road to a good deal, are now in high demand because of their relatively low purchase price and good gas mileage. This is according to experts. The pandemic may have turned the car market on its head, but the basic laws of supply and demand still hold true. Generally speaking, if you want to save money, they say don't look for the same thing everyone else is looking for. That's common sense. So here are the big takeaways. Buy domestic, stay away from SUVs in 2023. After years of high prices and low inventory, car buyers might finally see things go their way. That'd be a big plus. But shoppers still need to weigh their options if they want a good deal. and consider certain brands or vehicle types if you're car shopping in 2023. That's the headlines for now. Always check quotes.everymandriver.com for the best deals in your zip code from qualified dealers. Only qualified dealers are allowed to go on this search engine. If you find what you're looking for in your zip code, expand your zip code and be willing to travel a few miles to save a few bucks. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.